Because look at this skin. If my skin was up, it would be like this. And ooh, that would look amazing. But that's where we're going. That's what we're trying to achieve here, right? So because it's hooded, it kind of gives this like this U shape. We don't want the U shape, right? Hey guys, it's me, Christina Marie. I want to talk to you guys today about a trick. Finally, I discovered sitting here after how many hours of struggling with my wing eyeliner. Yes, I am so tired of watching YouTubers, Instagrammers, TikTokers do eyeliner on hooded eyes that don't have hooded eyes. They don't have this extra skin here that typically normally, not all this is not in every case, but typically as we get older or we've gained weight, we get this extra skin right here. You guys can see what I'm talking about. I wish my eyes were like this. Yes, who doesn't wish their eyes were like more up and they didn't have this loose skin? Do I have the most extreme case of hooded eyes? No, but I do have hooded eyes and the struggle is real. No joke. The struggle is real. You can do the eye makeup, everything perfect. And as soon as you get to the freaking eyeliner and you want that wing, you just screw it all up or it drags down your eye. I don't know if you guys notice, but like I'm looking at you straight forward, right? And my eyes look like they are lifted, right? So I saw this this new trick. I'm going to show you guys. I did a TikTok on it. I thought it was ridiculous where they take the eyeliner and they take it way down here and then bring it up. Let me show you really quick. Okay, I thought that looked absurd. I'm like, I mean, the girl doesn't even have hooded eyes. Yeah, I could actually take my eyeliner out here when I was younger and it looked fine because I was younger. I didn't have this extra skin in the corner, right? Which she really doesn't. She's very young, very beautiful eyes, but she doesn't have the extra skin. So yeah, I guess, you know, taking your eyeliner more down and out is fine. But when you get to around my age, a lot of people struggle. Not most people, a lot of people struggle with the hooded eyes. When you look at me, it looks like my eyes are up, right? So it took me forever to figure this out. You guys have seen the bat eyeliner, right? Okay, it's been around for a while. Well, I just couldn't do it. Like I was like, this looks ridiculous, okay? Because like you look down or you're talking and people are gonna be like, oh, your makeup looks funny. You know, it's such a defined weird shape, I personally think. Hey, to each his own. If you disagree with me and you think the bat winged eyeliner looks great, then yeah, then do it. But I figured out a way to kind of modify that look where it makes your eye look like it's up. As you can see, like my eyes look like they are up, right? And this is way, way overdrawn to get me this look. That TikTok video that you saw, all I did was draw it on, put it on. It looked better than that trick where you bring it down and you pull it out, right? It looked better, but it wasn't the best. It wasn't nothing like this where at a relaxed state, I'm gonna relax my eyes 100%. At a relaxed state, my eyes still look like they're up, right? Look at that. You can see the skin right here hanging down and they still look like they're up. Now, if I raise up my eyebrows and I do this, it looks like even better, right? But there is a way, and it's taken me all this time sitting here messing with my makeup to figure out how to do this to where it doesn't look like a bat liner, lifts your eye up and just kind of like opens and brightens everything, you know, making you look like you are a little younger and your eyes do not sag. So this is it's gonna be detailed step by step. This is gonna take you just a pinch longer probably than what you do with your regular makeup. And I thought I would share it with you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this video. But I'm gonna take you step by step how to do this later on a naked eye so you guys can completely see the transformation like step by step. I'm gonna do one eye with the makeup on and then one eye completely naked because some of you guys out there actually do not wear eyeshadow. I love eyeshadow, but if you don't wear eyeshadow, I'm gonna show you how to do this without wearing eyeshadow all over your eye. So let's go ahead and just jump on over to that video right now. Okay, it is very late at night. You can see I'm an oily mess. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off my lashes. I'll show you guys how to do this step by step. I went to, yeah, and I also threw all my stuff in the car in here. Brought it all in at one time. So we might as well try out this eyeshadow primer because if you guys don't know, an eyeshadow primer is key to making sure that this makeup doesn't crease. And especially that you're going to do your eyeliner like that, a eyeshadow primer is a must-have because you don't want the eyeshadow to transfer or move around, okay? So let's go ahead and pop off these lashes. This is how I typically put my lashes down. I stick them together like that. Just so you guys know, this is just my little trick. I stick them together like this, and then I lay them down so I'll know which one's left, which one's right. I'm going to use the makeup removing wipes. This is Neutrogena Hydro Boost Cleansing Cloths, towelettes. Go ahead and just take everything off really quick off of our eyes. So this is the Milani eyeshadow primer in color 01 Nude. So it looks like it was tinted and then it kind of just blends right into my skin. When I say it's tinted, you guys can see that little dot and then kind of just blends in with my skin color. Okay, so you'll put an eyeshadow primer on, right? If you're totally against the eyeshadow primer and you're like, my eyeshadow never creases, use your foundation and set it with some powder. We're going to go ahead and set this with some powder. I'm just going to take some Anastasia Beverly Hills loose translucent powder, as you can see, and put it on a brush and just kind of pat it all through. And when you do this, actually, you know what? I actually normally take it on a powder puff. When you do this, your eyeshadows will glide on. And they won't be patchy. They won't grab more in one spot than the other because I'm making a canvas that's soft for the eyeshadows to glide. Everything that I'm using, I'll post down below. My powder puff is by Tati. I know that she shut down production of her beauty line. This is another powder puff by the Beauty Blender. That's amazing and can get in that corner. Okay, so for many years now, this has been my go-to palette. This is the Tarte Pro, right? You guys can see. It's like traditional nudes with a hint of red tones, orange tones, right? And you guys can see this is my favorite color. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a basic eyeshadow look on one eye. For your tools, what you will need is an eyeshadow brush. You can see that's the powder that we put on it. Right? A fluffy eyeshadow brush, and then a pencil brush typically with the harder bristles like this, these white bristles that are like more textured, a lot of times this is real hair. I'll link some down below. This is by Unique. This is by Morphe. And then another finely tipped pencil brush. Okay. You might be able to just do 2, but I do 3. Okay, remember, we're just going to do a basic look for the eyeshadow for you guys who, you know, just want to, that aren't like really, really good at eyeshadow. It's just a basic look. So I'm going to take this one and then a lighter shade down here or somewhere in here, a lighter shade. So you guys can see like a really quick eyeshadow look. And watch, I'm just going to kind of like put it all over my lid. Not my lid. Well, yeah, actually, technically, let's make it super simple. I'm going to put it all over the lid. And then I'm going to bring it up into the crease, going back and forth, windshield wiper motions, taking it into the corner. Okay, we're going to do a real basic eyeshadow look, right? We got basic. Now, if you ever struggle, just a tip, if you ever struggle with the line being too harsh like that, just rub off your brush on something. Just rub it off, right? Take off that product and go back on top of that line. Rubbing off and back on top of that line and just soften it out. Just like that. You see? Just the edges. Okay. Now I'm going to take that nice color right here. This is, if you're not really comfortable with eyeshadow, it's the best way to do it. I put it all over the eye, got it on the finger, and you're just going to come in and put it on the bottom here. Just the lid, blending up with that other color. Now you only want to take it up so high where you look forward and a little bit peeks out right there. A little bit peeks out. Boom, your eyeshadow is done. That was so easy. Okay. My favorite, the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base and the L'Oreal Paris Age Perfecting Hydro Nutrients Eye Cream. Okay, so I'm going to show you. Here we go. We are going to get some tape and put it under the eye for this look because I cannot freehand very well. And doing an eyeshadow, which that's what we're going to use, you will need to use some tape to make it super perfected. So anytime I put tape or anything under my eyes, I will take one of these. That was the L'Oreal on this eye, and I'm going to take the Bobbi Brown on this eye, and I will moisturize the bottom of the eye. Plus, by doing this, it helps your eye makeup look so much smoother. Okay, we're going to take the tape, right? Now the tape is going to stick down, but it's not going to adhere so hard where it pulls the skin and it comes off. And you guys can see, you guys know my age, 44. You don't see any wrinkles here, and I use tape all the time. Actually, every time I put my makeup on. Okay. So we're just going to take the tape, right? I'm going to go like this. Now I'm not going to push it so like super, super under the eye. I'm going to leave a little gap and I'm going to go like that. I'm going to go in with the black. Okay, I'm going to go with the black, but this is the brush that I use when I use black eyeliner. It's just a fine black eyeshadow. It's just a fine, it's just a fine brush, right? You can see it's been through the ringer because I really kind of just do this with the black. Like I get in there and I really like push it down, move the bristles everywhere so I can really get the black on there. And this is what I do. Okay. So I'm going to go straight over onto the tape. Just like this. Straight over onto the tape. And then I'm going to go right here, just in the corner on the bottom to make sure that I'm connecting that. Open your eye. That's it, right? And now I'm going to pull it off. Right? But when I look down a little bit, you can see how it's pulling my eye, right? Like it looks like it droops like this. Yeah, it looks great when I'm like that with my eyebrows raised, but who talks with their eyebrows raised the whole time? But you can see it's droopy, right? Okay, so let's do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so here's a closer up on my eye. As you can see, I already have the tape on. I have a little brush. I'm going to go ahead and take the black eyeshadow on this brush. and do this a little bit more easy. I figured out like how to take off a step or two. So normally you're gonna look down, right? You look down, you put your black eyeshadow on. This, as you can see, is more of a fluffy brush. Flat still. So you look down and you put on your eyeshadow, right? And you bring it over. Now instead of taking off the tape, oh, I need to come on the bottom. Like that. Instead of taking off the tape, don't take off the tape and just look straight. Just look straight, still have the brush. And just draw right there on top of the eye where it folds down. And then it created that weird shape again. So go ahead and look down now and bring that color, the black, just over a little bit more. Get rid of that shape. So you see how I got rid of the shape? Take your pencil brush, go in with that dark brown that we talked about. And blend it in and fade it up. Wipe off the brush. Go on the edge on the top and just soften it. Blending it into the eyeshadow. And come over here and blend this as well. Now what I'm going to do, since I have a shimmer right here, I'm going to take some more shimmer. Just going to dab it on and make these look like they blend seamlessly together. Clean brush. Just blending them together. Take it off. Blend this out on the bottom. My eyes water so much, I'm going to complete the eyeliner using this Milani Stay Put 17-hour wear. I'm going to do this eye how I normally will do it without that overdraw. And this is how I normally do my liner. Now, do you guys see the difference, what I'm talking about? Look at the big difference. This is normally how I would do my eyeliner before. And yeah, if I do that, yeah, it looks great, right? But as soon as I look forward, I emphasize this extra skin right here with this. And this side, I do not. I'm gonna show you guys with lashes on. I'll be right back. So I'm not done with my makeup yet, but I thought I would jump on here since I was talking about the Milani brand, the Milani eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. Check out this foundation. And I used barely anything. Look at this. This is the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect 2-in-1 foundation plus concealer. Like, oh, the color 00 Light Natural. Like, wow. Can we just say wow? Be right back. Okay, let me just set my makeup really quick. This is the Milani setting spray. It's called Fruit Fetish Make It Last. Kiwi Watermelon. It smells really good. Anyways, so let's get to the eyeliner. This is what I was talking about. Okay, so most people don't notice that my eye, why is the light so bright? Most people don't notice that my eyeliner is like, it has that U where it brings your eye down. Look, unless you look at me from the side, right? Because my eyelashes always take away from that eyeliner, right? So you see the lashes coming up and it almost gives it the illusion that that's part of the liner. But when you look sideways or somebody's really close to your face, you will notice that it emphasizes this extra skin right there, right? We all want it to be like this which would be fantastic, but it's not. So you still have that emphasis of that extra skin. Over here, look at, because the eyeliner is so high up and drawn on top of that flap, you don't notice that as much. Look, so obviously we all want that, right? But this is the best if you have hooded eyes that you can get with having your eyeliner so overly drawn, I guess you could say, that it brings up your eye. Because if you look, okay, I'm gonna relax my eyes, right? Look at how low this goes versus like this is still up, right? It lowered, but it's still up. It's not making that ridiculous U shape, right? And of course, when you look down, it looks great. When you look to the side and straight, it looks great. Over here, like if I'm looking like that with my eyebrows up, yeah, it looks good, right? But as soon as you relax your face, which you're not always like in that position of having your face flexed, like as soon, if I'm watching something, just watching a movie or doing whatever, I'm gonna have that loop where it makes this noticeable versus not noticeable. I think that was an easier way to explain it, how I did the eyeshadow this time versus how I was doing it originally. You guys let me know which way did you like better, how I described it the first time or how I described it this time. I'll post everything that I used yesterday and today in the comment section and the description box. All the links help support my channel. I appreciate every one of you guys. I love you. Mwah. Let's continue on with how I explained it yesterday. Still kind of looks droopy. It kind of looks like it kind of wings out, and it does this funny, like, I don't know, it makes my eyes look funny, right? Okay, so this is the trick. You see, you're gonna go right here, right? But you're also gonna look straight. And you cannot tell me I don't have hooded eyes, because look at this skin. If my skin was up, it would be like this. And ooh, that would look amazing. But that's where we're going. That's what we're trying to achieve here, right? So because it's hooded, it kind of gives this like this U shape. We don't want the U shape, right? So I'm going to go to the end. I'm going to place my brush right there, and then I'm going to close my eye, and it's going to be very intimidating for you. And we're going to go straight over like this. All right, that's where the end is, and I'm going to go straight over. They don't have that U shape. Okay, so this is where we're going to get into fading that, right? But that's black, right? It's pretty darn dark, right? So we're going to go ahead and fade, right? Like this. But you're going to see when you fade it, you're like, well, you're also kind of getting rid of the eyeliner look, or the eyeshadow that looks like an eyeliner. And I really don't want to do that, do I? So what you're going to do is you're going to take a very dark brown. I'm going to go with this brown right here. Oh, and by the way, like this palette smells like vanilla. Actually, not that brown, not this brown. I'm gonna go with this darker brown right there. You can see really, really dark chocolate brown. I'm gonna take it on this softer pencil brush, right? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place this on top of that brown, right? And look what it's doing. It's kind of like elongating it in, blending it with my eyeshadow, right? Look at that. Now what you're gonna do, you know what? Let me repeat it on the other side. So I'm taking it, you guys can see, and just blending these two together. Staying with that line, don't go above the line. We're just pushing the brown into it and a little bit onto the eyelid, like this, right? Okay. And the reason that I put that, just a little bit of black on the bottom, is because you want this all to be one. You don't want just the wing to be alone. You want it to connect. So you can see how I did that, right? How we put the dark brown right there and filled in where that weird bat shape would be, right? This is where you come with the harder pencil brush. Now remember, try it with whatever brushes you have. These are the ones that I would personally recommend. Everything I put down below in the comment section, in the description box as well, ones that work best for me. Okay, so we have it, but then that's so dramatic as well. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna fade this way, this brown into this black. And what's it gonna do? It's gonna soften the brown. So I'm kind of wiping the brush off each time I do this. It's kind of fading the brown, pushing it into the black, giving it an ombre look. And you can see, and then I'm gonna go a little bit on this black to fade into the brown. So we're softening it all together, but I'm not coming all the way to the edge of this because I want to keep that sharp, sharp wing around this way. And if you don't feel like they're budging as much, you can always take and add more color, do less color, do more color, whatever you choose, you know? If you like this so bold, if you don't like this so bold, but what I'm doing is pretty much just blending them together. Now, you can see when I look at you straightforward, right? What do you don't see the you, right? No, even when I relax my eyes, it's more out and straight, right? It doesn't have that whoop. When I look forward, this is what you're gonna get. No makeup look, no makeup on the eye. It still looks like a great wing, especially like if I were to raise my head back, you can see it looks great. I look straight, it's still not the U. And the same with here. Head back, head straight, still not the U. That is how you do winged eyeliner. You guys let me know, was I detailed enough to explain this? Is the process too long? Do you like how it looks? I do like how it looks personally. Maybe you don't. I don't know. You guys sound off in the comment section. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you rock your eyeliner next time you do your makeup. Mwah. Love you all. Live your best life. Experiment. Try new things in life. You know, don't get boring, guys. Like, makeup is creativity at its best. You know, it's like we get to change our look every single day, put a different color on our skin every single day if we wanted to, you know? So it's nice to have change and move forward and try new things and enjoy life. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching my channel or for supporting my channel and watching my video. Please give this video a thumbs up. Hit the little subscribe button and the tiny little bell next to it for notifications of new videos. I'm Christina Marie. I'm out. Oh, let's go ahead and just jump on over to the quote of the day. I'm Christina Marie. I'm out.